Welcome to the Women's Club of Minneapolis. Started by women in 1907 as an organization with citywide interests, the Women's Club has steadfastly persevered through world wars, economic highs and lows, political and social upheaval, and multiple pandemics. Through it all, the Women's Club has remained a community of people who come together to connect, learn, grow, and to work to enhance the vitality and livability of the city in which this historic building is located. Then, just like now, caring for the community is a core tenet of the Women's Club of Minneapolis.
The founders understood that you have to know what the issues are. You have to really understand what they are in order to make systemic change. This is a time that we're welcome to everybody. We want to hear everybody's ideas. We want to learn about everybody in our community. We know that we can't tackle every issue in the world right now, but how can we focus on our immediate neighbors? How can we focus on our immediate community?
The organization could be working citywide or even regionally, but instead they've decided to look inward, right in their backyard, to figure out what are the challenges and how can we use our really unique members' visions and connections and passions to be able to make the city better right here where we come, the location that we love, in the building that we have wanted to invest in, and the neighborhood that we have cared about for so long.
We're a nonprofit organization, and as such, we belong to the community. I would say the things I'm most proud of is getting some of our Spotlight on Service activities back from before COVID. So things like Shop with a Cop or Be a Santa to a Senior, those types of events that had disappeared during COVID came back this past year. It's nice to have a presence where we may not have had a presence before.
A focus on Loring Park is also central to the club's commitment to the place it calls home, and the Women's Club has been instrumental in its care and nurturing.
I want to start with just saying how grateful I am as I look back on the past history of this organization with Minneapolis Parks, the long legacy that they have had over the years in really committing to donating the fishing pier, the Art Godfrey House in Chute Square, and this past summer doing Seussical and the safety walking group. I mean, the list is expansive already, and so I want to start by saying I'm grateful and thankful for that impact.
We, the park system, we rely tremendously upon our volunteer stewardship. The club is now even broadening that by some of their safety walks because they believe that, that's their backyard as well, and want to make sure that it's accessible to everybody.
Loring Park is in the center of this neighborhood. What occurs in the park is meaningful to everybody around the park. Having an organization like the Women's Club willing to provide some support in terms of programming, events, and activation is critical in keeping the park vibrant.
The Women's Club is always buzzing with activity. It's a place to socialize with old friends and make new ones. There are robust arts and entertainment events, as well as world-famous speakers, writers, politicians, and even royalty that visit from time to time.
The Women's Club has always been committed to providing a space and opportunity for artists, be it writers and painters and actors and musicians.
I love working here. It's probably my favorite place. After you kind of experience a Club Monday, you go, yeah, you want to come back. There's like a magic. I really invite folks to check it out, whether it's on a Monday or a theater event, or if they have a lecture or something else going on here.
The club gave me an opportunity to remount a show that I loved, The Belle of Amherst. It was fun to reimagine the show in the beautiful rooms at the club. We were able to transform the lounge into a theater for our performances.
And thanks to the members for continuing this legacy for decades and to have an interest in looking at what's next.
The Women's Club partners with nonprofits, educational institutions, community groups, faith communities, and civic leaders to address immediate needs of individuals and families, along with systemic issues facing our community. Through a generous donation from members Nancy and Roger McCabe, the Women's Club has embarked on a unique partnership with Jasmine Darden of Sparks and Dunwoody College of Technology to launch a 3D printing boot camp for public school students to encourage careers in science, technology, engineering, and math.
I am really passionate about working with underrepresented low-income youth in STEM. I wanted to come up with a new idea that had a higher impact with maybe a smaller focus group of students. You know, corporate sponsorship money was not moving as quick as I needed it to, and I think the McCabe's just really saw the urgency and the time. Sparks is different because I do have a week with them, and they're gonna go home with the technology, which is something that I've never been able to do before. I don't even know if the Women's Club and the McCabe's really understand like how great this impact could be, but this is just the first week of many that I feel to come.
The Women's Club's large commercial kitchen was idled by COVID in 2020. Around that same time, the nonprofit Involve Minnesota was looking for a new space to prepare meals for those in our community who are unhoused. The decision to partner was a clear one.
And it was literally right before Christmas, and we weren't sure where we were going to be the 1st of January. Kevin and I met, and within just 3 or 4 days, we had a signed contract, and we started here on the 1st of January 2021, and have been, again, 365 days, 7 days a week, 3 meals a day ever since.
Yep. This is an amazing location. It's centrality, right close to 94, because we do serve Minneapolis and St. Paul both, so it's easy to get in and out of here. Having the lot in the back is a huge help so that the delivery vehicles can get in and out.
Having a stable, welcoming, secure, well-run organization like the Women's Club allows us to do what we do 365 days a year. Never miss a meal, never be late, to know that your next meal is gonna be there, and it's gonna be there on time, and it's gonna be well prepared, it's gonna be healthy, it's gonna be hot. I mean, that's a big deal, and it takes something away that they don't have to worry about then. We wouldn't be able to do that without the Women's Club.
And now for some wonderful news going forward.
We are going to be celebrating the 100th birthday of this building in 5 years. And every day, Kevin will attest, it shows its age and reminds us that it's almost 100 years old. My husband and I are going to make a major $1 million gift to the Women's Club to launch the capital campaign. In 100 years, we can have this building all fixed up and better than new and busy working for the city of Minneapolis. That's what needs to happen. Not just a beautiful building, a historic building, but a building that works for the people of the city. That's what our founding mothers would have loved, because that's what they did.
The most significant thing about their contribution is that it's an endorsement of the club. It's an endorsement of our future.
The future is looking bright for the Women's Club and the incredible community it serves. We're here to stay, and we invite you to join us as we raise the curtain on our future.